Hi, I'm Natalie MacNeil, and you are watching She Takes on the World TV, your weekly dose of soaring inspiration and practical advice for your business and your life. Today, I want to talk to you about the tools that are absolutely essential to keep my business running. I don't know about you, but I always feel like all of these other successful entrepreneurs use like a million tools to keep their business running, and it can feel really overwhelming to figure out which tools you need, which ones you don't necessarily need. And I find that there's a lot of people who talk and talk about all these great tools for your business, but they don't necessarily use all of them either. So I want to keep it really focused on what my team thinks are the 3 things that we absolutely can't live without. The first tool that we could not live without is Infusionsoft. And I do have a love-hate relationship with them because when we first started using them, there were a lot of different bugs and issues that came up, but I feel like they are getting resolved, and the functionality available to us for the campaigns that we're running and the products that we're launching is very, very difficult to find anywhere else. So we really need and love having Infusionsoft at our disposal right now. I didn't switch to Infusionsoft until I had several thousand subscribers on my list though, and before that I used Aweber for all of my email marketing management. And Aweber was a tool that I really loved using and highly recommend when you're starting out. You don't necessarily need to switch to Infusionsoft right away, but it can be a very powerful tool for your business. So I recommend that you at least look into it and consider if it's the right option for you too. The second tool that we would not be able to live without is Asana. Asana is the task manager and customer service management system that we use for pretty much everything in our business right now. It's what our team uses on a daily basis to keep everything running, to communicate with each other, and to make sure that everyone's working on what they need to be working on, and so that everyone knows from me what we need to be working towards. And you can also leave comments on Asana for each task. So it has so many different applications, and like I said, since we've started using it, it has become one of the tools that we just wouldn't be able to live without. The third tool that we would absolutely not be able to live without is QuickBooks and the financial system that we've created for our business using QuickBooks at the core of that system. Now, I'm not an expert in QuickBooks, and that's something that my finance and accounting team takes care of for me. However, it is so important that you can see the bigger picture in your business and make decisions from a place of financial empowerment. You need to be able to look at those monthly statements that QuickBooks can generate for you and be able to make really great decisions moving forward in your business when it comes to your expenses and your budget. So QuickBooks is a tool that we need to keep our financial foundation strong. Now, like I said, I don't use QuickBooks, but my team does, and I actually use Shoeboxed. So as I'm traveling a lot, I can put all my receipts into an envelope, send them to Shoeboxed to be scanned and organized, and then my accountant can export that file from Shoeboxed and import it into QuickBooks so that all of my expenses are automatically brought into QuickBooks, and we can do our thing to keep that solid financial foundation in place. So those are the tools that my team just wouldn't be able to live without. Now, I would love to hear from you on what tools you need to keep your business running. And my actionable for you this week is to do a tool cleanup. I think there's so many tools that we sign up for and don't end up using, and we just don't need to keep an account with them. And with recent security breaches, I just prefer to delete my account if I'm not going to be using that tool. So take a look at what you really need and what you don't really need, and declutter your business toolbox. Thank you so much for watching this episode of She Takes on the World TV. I would love for you to share it and subscribe to my channel here on YouTube. And for more great resources, soaring inspiration, and practical advice, come on over to shetakesontheworld.com and get my weekly updates. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of She Takes on the World TV. I'm not gone swimming yet, but I am getting ready to leave.